Welcome, beloved friend, to Faith Reborn, the place where your heart is lifted, your faith is renewed, and your spirit is anchored in God's promises. Maybe today you feel surrounded by challenges. Maybe you've been attacked by words that cut deep, by situations that drain your strength, or by silent battles that no one else can see. My friend, I want you to know something. Psalm 35 is a psalm for you. This psalm is David's cry for God to rise up, to fight for him, to stand as his defender when enemies came against him. And in the same way, God is ready to stand with you and for you today. Psalm 35 is raw, honest, and powerful. David doesn't hold back. He pours out his fear, his pain, and his longing for justice. But in the middle of the battle, he also expresses his trust that God will never abandon him, that God is the one who fights his battles. And isn't that what we need, beloved friend? In a world where we face rejection, misunderstanding, sickness, anxiety, betrayal, we need to know we are not fighting alone. Psalm 35 teaches us this truth. God is your defender. He sees, he knows, and he will fight for you. Contend, Lord, with those who contend with me. Fight against those who fight against me. Take up shield and armor. Arise and come to my aid. Brandish spear and javelin against those who pursue me. Say to me, I am your salvation. May those who seek my life be disgraced and put to shame. May those who plot my ruin be turned back in dismay. May they be like chaff before the wind, with the angel of the Lord driving them away. May their path be dark and slippery, with the angel of the Lord pursuing them. Since they hid their net for me without cause and without cause dug a pit for me, may ruin overtake them by surprise. May the net they hid entangle them. May they fall into the pit, to their ruin. Then my soul will rejoice in the Lord and delight in his salvation. My whole being will exclaim, Who is like you, Lord? You rescue the poor from those too strong for them, the poor and needy from those who rob them. Ruthless witnesses come forward. They question me on things I know nothing about. They repay me evil for good and leave me like one bereaved. Yet when they were ill, I put on sackcloth and humbled myself with fasting. When my prayers returned to me unanswered, I went about mourning as though for my friend or brother. I bowed my head in grief as though weeping for my mother. But when I stumbled, they gathered in glee. Assailants gathered against me without my knowledge. They slandered me without ceasing. Like the ungodly, they maliciously mocked. They gnashed their teeth at me. How long, Lord, will you look on? Rescue me from their ravages, my precious life from these lions. I will give you thanks in the great assembly. Among the throngs, I will praise you. Do not let those gloat over me who are my enemies without cause. Do not let those who hate me without reason maliciously wink the eye. They do not speak peaceably, but devise false accusations against those who live quietly in the land. They sneer at me and say, Aha, aha. With our own eyes we have seen it. Lord, you have seen this. Do not be silent. Do not be far from me, Lord. Awake and rise to my defense. Contend for me, my God and Lord. Vindicate me in your righteousness, Lord my God. Do not let them gloat over me. Do not let them think, Aha, just what we wanted, or say, we have swallowed him up. May all who gloat over my distress be put to shame and confusion. May all who exalt themselves over me be clothed with shame and disgrace. May those who delight in my vindication shout for joy and gladness. May they always say, The Lord be exalted, who delights in the well-being of his servant. My tongue will proclaim your righteousness, your praises all day long. When David says, Contend, Lord, with those who contend with me, he reminds us that we never fight alone. God himself steps into our battles and declares, This one is mine. I will defend them. Your enemies may not be soldiers. They may be doubt, anxiety, broken relationships, or hurtful words. But hear this, God is your shield, your sword, and your defender. When he fights for you, no attack can stand. No weapon will prosper. No lie will define you. If you feel misunderstood, God understands you. If you feel rejected, God has chosen you. If you feel defeated, God has already given you victory. Psalm 35 doesn't ignore the pain, but it shows us that every battle is a chance to see God's hand at work. What feels like defeat today will become tomorrow's testimony. The Lord fought for me. And this points us to Jesus, our ultimate defender, who defeated sin, death, and the grave. Friend, whisper this right now. Lord, fight for me, because he will. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. If Psalm 35 spoke to your heart, declare in the comments, God is my defender. Share this message with someone who needs hope. Until next time, may the Lord fight for you and fill you with his peace.